How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be going over some details that have been released for The Flash Season 5, Episode 8, aka the 100th episode of the series. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So there's some cool new stuff to break down here and a synopsis of this episode actually that I'll read off in just a second. So yeah, really interesting stuff. I'm super hyped for this episode, guys. The 100th episode. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm hyped. But yeah, let's get into this synopsis. Tom Cavanaugh directs the 100th episode. In the 100th episode, Barry and Team Flash come up with a plan to stop Cicada. However, the plan calls for Barry and Nora to travel back in time to gather some key necessities. However, Barry hesitates, concerned about his daughter seeing certain parts of his life. Meanwhile, Sherlock takes his concerns about Nora to Iris and Caitlin, turns up a key asset in the fight against Cicada. So actually, this kind of has me wondering a lot of things about Cicada, because from the synopsis, we'll get into the other stuff in a minute, but from just the synopsis itself, there seems to be a lot of focus going into Cicada. Obviously, that makes sense because we're led to believe that he is the main villain for this season of The Flash, but a lot of people have speculated if he's just going to be this first half's villain, and I believe that the crossover events, episode 9s of the shows, are going to be their mid-season finale, or at least they usually are. Or are episode 10 going to be the finale? Mid-season finale, I should say. Even if the crossovers are the mid-season finales for the show, and they come back with episode 10, I kind of wonder if, like, since they say Caitlin finds a key asset in stopping Cicada, does that mean that maybe, say, yeah, we get the crossover episode 9, episode 10, we get back to the Cicada stuff, and what if they actually stop Cicada? Just a quick little theory, though. I don't know, that could be a little rushed, but let me hear your thoughts. But by then, it could make sense. Who knows? I want to hear your thoughts on that, but yeah, this does seem to be a pretty Cicada-focused episode, which I'm pretty interested to see more of him in this season. So also from the synopsis, we know that Sherlock Wells is going to play a part in this episode, obviously making sense because he usually takes down Cicada in other timelines, but now this timeline's fucked up, so yeah, that's why they need to go back in time, Barry and Nora, to get some key necessities, which I don't really know what those key necessities could really be. Sounds interesting to me, though, because, like, I'm assuming time travel is obviously going to play a big role in this episode, and honestly throughout this season, but it should be cool to see some time traveling again, because honestly, it's been a little while, I'd say, since, like, real time traveling in The Flash. Like, season 4, since they did the Thinker as the villain, there wasn't really too much, like, speedsterness and, like, time traveling and whatnot, and I kind of missed that aspect of the show, so it should be good to see it again. But yeah, I'm sure that's where they'll kind of like come across some past villains, maybe. Maybe they'll come against meet Zoom again, which actually I have some Zoom details to go over in this video as well. In just a second, but the synopsis sounds pretty strange. Like I said, I wonder if they'll actually catch Cicada in this episode. Maybe they'll catch him in this episode, actually. I didn't think about that, but then it doesn't say they take down Cicada, but honestly, why would they reveal that information in this synopsis? Like, oh yeah, Caitlin finds a key thing to take down Cicada. Okay, why would they say Caitlin finds a key thing to take down Cicada, and they do? Cicada's done in this episode, guys. Ha, gotcha. So that's just kind of weird. So maybe they actually do take him down in this episode. I don't know. But I'm super hyped for this episode. So I guess let's get into the Zoom stuff and some other details that have come about this episode. So the voice actor who actually plays Zoom, not the actual actor who plays Hunter Zolomon, I forget his name, sorry, but yeah. So the voice actor who does the voice, the scary voice for Zoom, said that he is going to be in this episode and has made an appearance. So that's pretty interesting because I'm really hyped for Zoom. We had speculations about it, but now it's like really confirmed. We are seeing Zoom. I'm hyped. But then he said we might see some speedsters from the past as well. So that's pretty cool because we can speculate it in this video. But I just want to say that Zoom is confirmed in this episode, which just makes me so much more hyped. And I don't know, because I always think Zoom's kind of an underrated villain. I thought he was a great villain in season 2. So to see him again, it should be great. So obviously some other speedsters we can see are the Reverse Flash, and that's great. I hope we see Matt Letcher's version, not Tom Cavanaugh. Obviously, I love Tom Cavanaugh's version of the Reverse Flash, but he's already playing Sherlock Wells in this episode. He is also directing this episode, which is also pretty dank. I think Matt Letcher's version of the Reverse Flash is cool, though, and I think he's underrated, so I just want to see Reverse Flash. Okay, cool. I'm actually going to be pretty disappointed if we don't see Reverse Flash in this episode because it is the 100th episode. We haven't seen Reverse Flash appear since Season 4 in the Crisis on Earth X crossover event, so it's about fucking time, okay? Another speedster, obviously, we could see is Savitar, but do we really want to see you know what? No, sure, we could see Savitar. It'd be cool. Season 3 actually isn't that bad compared to Season 4. I mean, yeah, it's definitely, like, ranking-wise, like, Season... you know what? Let's not fuck. Well, you know what? Season 2 is the best. Season 1, next. Season 3, Season 4. No. We're Season 5. Season 5 is better than Season 4. Maybe, sure. Is it better than Season 3? Honestly, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. But yeah, Savitar. Cool, right? Yeah. But anyway, guys, there is a lot that's going to happen in this 100th episode. I'm ready. The Flash, I just want this episode to be fucking awesome. At or above the level of the Arrow's 100th episode, because that was a crossover event, but that episode was really good with all the callbacks and whatnot. I want the Flash to feel the same way. I even want to see, like, some past characters like Eddie, Barry's parents, you know, shit like that, dog. I think that'd be sick. I guess let me hear your thoughts on all of this, because there's a shit ton of information given in this video. You know, Zoom's coming back, more speedsters are coming back, the synopsis was officially dropped. But yeah, really cool stuff. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.